What up? It's your boy K Cook. We back with another video. So a topic I want to get into today is be grateful of the disciplines. Now what I mean by that is be grateful of the ones who pull you to the side and let you know when you're doing something wrong or you're doing something foul or you're just doing something the wrong way. Now, pretty sure back when you were probably in high school or you probably going to school right now, you had that one teacher that told you to stop doing something that they told you was wrong, and you need to do better, you need to improve here and there. Now, a lot of people might just take it as this person is just being a jerk, they're just trying to be mean to me, they're bugging, but really what they're doing is they're looking out for you because they know you have potential and you're better than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all story time. So I'll never forget when I think it was my junior or senior year of high school, and one of my teachers, he was closing grades for the marking period, and what I did was there was 5-6 assignments that I was supposed to have been got done 2-3 weeks before the upcoming marking period was going to close. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and worry about it later and do it when I feel like it. So a day before that, I tried submitting them to him and him grading it before the marking period closed. So I emailed him, messaged him, he didn't respond back. And the next morning I was just like, okay, well, it's the last day of the marking period, so I'm just going to have to show up to him and let him know to grade my assignments. So as I walk into the room, I'll never forget this. He said, Keon, don't do this shit to me again. In front of the whole classroom, I was so embarrassed. And he said, if you really care about school, if you really care about your grades and improving your GPA to get into good schools, show with your actions that you care. Show that you really care about this. You need to do better. And like he let me have it, like in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like he checked me. And that moment lived with me, and it was just a learning lesson. And I just took it and ran with it and just continued to do what I was supposed to do and lock in, stay focused on my school, keep up with my assignments, keep doing good in school, getting good grades, so that way I could get scholarships and I can get opportunities to go to schools and further my careers and my dreams and go on from there. And another person would have probably been like, hey, that was an asshole move, that wasn't cool what he did to you, he bugging, he tripping. But really, it's somebody who's caring for me. It's somebody who's looking at me and being like, you're better than this. You can do way more than this. You have way more potential. You're better than that. And you shouldn't be doing this. Now, somebody that's always saying yes, somebody that's always being a yes man and always condoning your actions and what you do, that's not somebody that's for you. That's not somebody that's real. A real person is going to go and check you and not care about how you feel or how you might take it. They're just going to let you know what's up. Now, you should never take that to an offense of like, this person is trying to disrespect me or offend me. No, they're doing this because they care. Never think because someone's checking you or they're telling you something is a bad thing. It's not. And for a long time, I was like most other people and just thought it was wrong, and it's not. And now that I think about it, I just got off the phone with one of my teachers from high school, and I was just letting her know, like, it wasn't for people like you. It wasn't for people like the other teacher I was just talking about. I probably would have dropped out of school. I probably wouldn't even have pursued trying to get a high school diploma and go to college, trying to get a college degree. I would have probably just gave it all up and just work the regular 9 to 5 job. You know, if I didn't have those people by my side that were there to motivate me and check me when I was out of pocket. As simple as that. And you know, you gotta be thankful of those people who are quick to be on you and make sure that you straight. Make sure that you're going down the right path. You shouldn't look at those people as they're just being mean, or they're just being a jerk, an asshole. You shouldn't look at it like that. They're helping you. You always want that person that no matter how much money they got, broke, rich, whatever the case might be, they have peace, morals, and standards, and they have enough respect to a point where, as though if they see you doing something out of pocket or that's foul, they'll check you. They'll check you on it. Because I'm telling you, most people aren't. And just be grateful of the people that helped you to get to where you're at. And something I notice is society is stupid. So what I mean by that is, in music videos, the rappers, movies, television, I notice how we always big up the rappers. We always big up the drug dealers. We always big up the people that's doing all the bad into the community. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows the situation with Trump. He's pardoning Larry Hoover. I don't know anything about him. I just know that he's a known gang member, they say on the news. But you know, there's people crying. I saw on the news people were crying as they were saying he might be released, whatever the case might be. And something I think about is, why don't we big up the teachers? Why don't we hype up the teachers? Why don't we make movies about the people who really push the path to help us grow and elevate? Why don't we big up our coaches, our parents, the people who really made the path for us? We hype up people that we probably never even met, that we don't even know in real life. And some I would say is just like, why praise the person who is selling poison in the community? Why do we praise the people who kill people in our community? Why do we praise the negativity? Why do we praise all the wrong in our communities? Why don't we praise the positive? Why don't we push the people that are really helping the people in the community? Why don't we give them their props? Why do we always give props to the people that's doing wrong? I will never get it. I will never understand it. But it's just the way the world works. Now, I was just thinking, if I was to make a TV show or a movie about my experiences in high school and with different people and my coaches, like, it probably might touch somebody. It probably might influence somebody. It might just inspire somebody. Because I was thinking, it was times where as though I was talking to my teacher, and you know, sometimes I would mistake her for my mom. Like, sometimes I would call her mom by mistake, and I would think, like, you can be close to somebody who probably isn't even your family. Like, if a person can be somebody who, another person who you might have been close with or you might have been around, might just not be there anymore. Now, I have a mom, but I'm saying there's a lot of people who don't have a mom. There's a lot of people who don't have dads, but they bumped into that one teacher, that one coach that reminded them of a person who's no longer with them, or probably never was with them, you know, and they don't know the power behind someone who is older and who can probably touch them in a way no one else can. And you know, that's a gift. of being grateful of the disciplines and just being overall appreciative of the people around you who do things for you, and just be grateful of the disciplines and the people who help you to elevate, get to the next level, and push you to your dreams and your goals, and just always show love and support. And that's it. It's K Cook. I'll get back with y'all another time.